Hi, welcome back. In this video I'd like to discuss two dramatis personae that I kind of hinted at in my Ruins of Jardlan review. If you want to know more about that book and the other rules within there, then please check out that video. But for today we're going to be talking about the Brothers Grimm. Jarl. I see what you did there, Games Workshop. I see. Okay, so as well as the third chapter of the Aranthian Succession campaign, Games Workshop also sent me two of the Forge World characters that are featured within that book, and I'd like to spend this video looking at their rules. So, first up we've got Orrin Grimjarl, the younger of the two brothers. Now, Orrin is the last charter of Jardlan, and he's an inventor. He's dedicated his life to the rebuilding of Jardlan, the ancestral home of the squats on Necromunda. He's represented as this mad scientist slash inventor type character, and that's shown in his mini by all of the kibble and greebles that he has kind of flying off him and around him. He has a really basic leader profile, so movement 4, weapon skill, ballistic skill 3, strength 3, toughness 4, 3 wounds, the usual. Where he really shines is with his kit. So his main kind of gimmick is his fractal pulse beamer, which is a short range, strength 9, AP -4, damage 3 melter gun, essentially. It's hitting at 48 inches, which isn't particularly long range, but if you're within that radius, chances are most units are almost insta-deleted. He also has a rock drill, which is a power pack weapon, so that's conferring an extra attack on him, and he has an iron head auto pistol, which is obviously a rapid fire 2 auto pistol, and he comes with a stack of grenades, so he's got crack, frag and smoke. Now, he can be petitioned by gangs that align with the Imperial House. So on a roll of 1 to 6, he's either coming to your aid for 100 creds, 200 creds, or deciding that you don't really need his help. Obviously, this restriction means that he's not going to see the board as often as some of the other dramatis personae. It's very situational, being tied to the last chapter of the Aranthian Succession, and then relying on that 1 to 6 roll, and then it could be costing you up with 200 credits tops. He also has his own unique Techmite drone. Now, Techmites were introduced when we saw the Claim Jumper. Now, the Claim Jumper had the Techmite auto veer, which kind of enhanced his cred finding skill. This is more of an attack drone, like a gun drone, so it's a wheeled chain driven variant of the auto veer, and it has a fusion cutter. So a fusion cutter is a strength 5, AP -2, short range weapon, again about 4 to 8 inches, but the drone has 4 inches, so you can get that up to 12 really, I suppose. It also comes with a strength 3 drill and baked in flak armor. The mini is a lot more ornate than the other iron heads that we've seen so far, but I guess that makes sense with him having some kind of royal connection. He's very important in the Ironhead society, but you're definitely getting more of a dwarf aesthetic, so beard, pipe, things like that, and it's a beautiful sculpt, as you can see in the images, and you've probably already seen in the promo. So Orrin's younger brother Ursus is a bounty hunter, and he's available for 160 credits to law-abiding gangs, so a lot of people can have access to him, so he doesn't struggle from that whole tied to the campaign issue that his younger brother is. He is adept at sniping. That's essentially his whole gig, and his build is engineered entirely for that. I really like this character. I really like the mini's cool, really cool. We're gonna, again, gorgeous sculpt, but his rule set's really fun. So again, he has a fairly standard profile, but he's got a slightly better move, I believe it's 5, which he kind of pays for with a reduction in his melee but his ballistic skill is still 3, and given that he shoots things, that's where it really counts. He lacks the extra wound of his younger brother, but he comes with some pretty incredible stuff. So first up we have his Jardlan long shot hunting rifle, which is a 48-inch range, strength 5, AP -2, damage 2, rapid fire 1 sniper rifle with rend. It's awesome, basically. He does also have frag and crack grenades and an ironhead stub gun for when things get up close and personal. He's got a couple of extra bits of kit though that really make the character sing and support the build. So again, he comes with his own unique Techmite, the Techmite Oculi. Now these are pretty useless on the offensive with the strength 2 claw, but they have a 7-inch move and can operate within an 18-inch range of Ursun. They have flak armor, escape artist and evade skills baked in, but they do perform an important support function. They have the paint the target skill, which is unique to them, and basically they can reduce the target's cover save by 1 if they're within 6 inches of that fighter. Just again boosting kind of the build of Ursun as a whole. Now, if Ursun starts his activation and there's no oculi on the field, he can just deploy one, and that will be deployed within 3 inches of his base. So it's kind of an infinite supply, which is really cool. But another excellent bit of kit is the unique to him proximity auspex. Now, using this, any fighter within 24 inches that has the hidden trait, he can just reveal. He can just say, right, I can see you. Until the end of his activation, that fighter is revealed to him. So again, it's just that really kind of custom sniper build that really makes him sing. He also has 3 built-in skills, clamber, precision shot, and overwatch. So yeah, for me, he's kind of the shining character of the whole book, out of all of the dramatis personae and the hangers-on even. I can see a lot of people wanting to take him. I certainly think I'll try and get him into a campaign at some point, because he's just a great little support character. Because what a lot of people have found with Ironheads particularly is they really lack that long range. So if you can get this guy supporting from the rear or even from the middle of the board and using his drones as kind of scouts, yeah, just really thematic, really fun. So yeah, you'll notice that the images I've used are studio images, and that's because I'm still in the process of painting mine. I want to take my time and decide whether I will do any like minor kit bashing. I think with Orrin, I might even forego the character altogether and use some of his bits on other Ironheads just to make them a little bit more unique. They are beautiful sculpts. Again, they both kind of lean heavily into that fantasy dwarf aesthetic with beards. They both have pipes and are slightly more ornate than their fellow Ironheads. But yeah, great little kit. Definitely worth picking up the Bounty Hunter. I could recommend him, no problem. And with Orrin, it's down to if the mini just appeals to you. The rules are pretty cool. That gun's ridiculous. And if you are going to play the 3rd chapter of the Aranthian Succession campaign, then he's definitely worth looking at. But yeah, well, that's my thoughts. I'd just like to thank, obviously, Games Workshop for sending me free minis, which is always very nice of them. But yeah, that's where I am. That's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the Underhive.